Hello everyone and welcome to American Truck Simulator. Today I wanted to go over the new uh, HD truck sounds that were released today by SCS. Real truck sounds mod that they've made. It's kind of experimental, so I guess they would decide to release it as a mod rather than a straight up upgrade to the game, see what people think. They're talking about it as an experimental next gen approach to engineering truck sounds. So they've released two mods, one for European Truck Simulator 2 for the new Mercedes Actros, the Renault Magnum, Renault Premium, Scania 2016R, Scania 2016S, Volvo FH16 Classic, and the Volvo FH2012. Meanwhile, for American Truck Simulator, which we'll be looking at today, they released this for the Peterbilt 389 and the Kenworth W900. So I'm going to go into my mod manager here. First, I've been playing with it, and I think it works really well. I am going to disable it for a moment, um, and uh, we're going to just kind of look at, hey, here's what the game sounds like as is with a Kenworth W900. Yes, that's fine. I know that it's missing that mod. Continue. It's fine. These are both in the Steam workshops so that you can just subscribe as is and it gets updated. I decided to make this video because I don't know that the mod is going to continue being available if this is made part of the main game or for whatever reason. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the original built-in mod sounds here until I find something to drive around. That's going to be nice and close, so we're going to do that. I'm going to drive to where the pickup is, and then we'll go from there. So we'll turn that on. Rumbles to life. Nice deep grumble. Come on, turn the wheel. I need to get a steering wheel. I recently upgraded my system, so forgive the stream overlay and everything here. I haven't quite figured out the best way for me to record the screen only and then do this the way that I've done PC Let's Plays in the past. So we'll hit the turn signal. Look, make sure we're clear, and off we go. So I don't know how many sounds in total that the sounds end up replacing. I know among other things it replaces the horn, which has always been kind of like weak in my opinion. I have air horns on here, which I tend to use most of the time, but I do really like how the new horn sounds, so I might kind of switch my default to the horns that are built in rather than the air horns on top of the cab. Okay, so we're approaching our drop point here. I'm gonna pull in. I'm just gonna, select the job, and then I'm gonna exit back out. I'm gonna enable the mod for the new upgraded truck sounds for the W900. Hey, get going. Turn the wheel. Cool. And actually, before I grab that, we're gonna exit. We're gonna do this. So, we go back to profiles. Yes, that's fine. And we go to the mod manager, and we turn on the ATS truck sound improvement mod. And I just have it right there at the top of the stack. Hasn't been any conflicts because I don't have any mods for sound effects in my game, but I could see that potentially being an issue if that was the case. So it just depends on how you want to drop those in. Okay, so before we get started, let's get this job offer. It's this guy right here. Look at my various mods that I've got. Oh wow, I've got a lot of choices to carry this thing in. Let's go with the yellow that matches my cab. Yeah, we're gonna carry that guy. So, now we'll start off with starting up the engine. I was gonna try to keep a straight face. It just wasn't gonna happen. All right, let's get moving. Oh, let's drift backward there. Come on, come on, come on. I love that idle. That's a good idle. Okay, let's get in here. We'll pick this thing up, and then we'll go back to first person and actually make a delivery while we're doing this. Why not? Alright, let's see. We gotta get this thing into reverse. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. So it's built in the same way as, you know, the original truck sound, so it's nice and muffled in the cockpit. It's almost like, once you're up to speed, it's almost like good background. Like, yes, it's obviously not realistic, but here it is. It's okay, it's fine. So, we're good, we're good. We're just gonna go through there. And we have to turn onto the road, so... Looks good, looks good. We got our turn signal on, and we're gonna go for it. And as far as I know, there's only one more sound that I haven't talked about. I mentioned the horn sound before, sounding very, very thin. The air horn has not been replaced, but the truck's horn itself has. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but that has a really nice, like, fall off, like an echo at the end of the soundbite. Yeah. Alright, let's make this delivery. But yeah, so that is the new April 2018 edition HD Truck Sounds, ATS Truck Sound Improvement mod by SCS Software. If you don't feel like watching until the end, then I simply say thank you very much for watching to this point. Stop! I need you to slow down. Yeah. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you feel that it earned it. I mostly do Let's Plays, but sometimes I'll do silly videos like this. Last year's April Fool's video was a theory of mine on why BMWs never use their turn signals, and it traced back to blinker fluid. But for the most part, I do Let's Plays. I've done some ATS one-offs. You can watch live, twitch.tv/boaterbug. American Truck Simulator is one of the games that I'll play somewhat frequently on there. And if you want to get me a steering wheel, if you want to be able to, if you want to be able to afford that, so I'm not always complaining about using the keyboard controls for this, you can do so by supporting at patreon.com/boaterbug, a one-time donation at streamlabs.com/boaterbug that shows up on stream, and I can thank you right then and there, or just buy me a hot chocolate on ko-fi.com. Every little bit helps. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.com/boaterbug. Support me on Patreon. Support me, I already said that. Muscle memory. Thank you guys for watching, and as for the rest of you that are going to stick here while we continue through this delivery, it's time to switch lanes. This is ridiculous. Okay. I love the air brakes just all the time. Very nice. Oh boy. You're not waiting behind that. Okay. Very good. Hour and a half to go. I'm so glad I did this at night where you can't see anything. But hey, this is all about the sounds, right? Like, however they did the sounds, same way they've got the engine, so it's like the same sample, but pitching up as we go faster. Let's keep that on the road while we're looking at it. I hear the retarder kicking in. I don't know if that's a new sound. It's like, without listening to it side by side and without, you know, with hearing everything else over it, it's really hard to tell. Oh man, that is sharp. That is sharper than I thought. Oh, but it is a flyover, so I hit the brakes way too much on there. Path I haven't taken before. If you have used this map pack yourself and there are sounds that I haven't showcased, by all means please let me know. I hope that this mod is still going to be available after today. I wouldn't be surprised if it's taken back down, but I kind of hope that it's still up. So if you have used it, or if this has inspired you to go and use it, well, by the time this video goes up, unfortunately, I believe that, well, if it's only an April 1st thing, then by the time you see this video, it's probably already down. But maybe they'll keep it for a week. Who knows? But if you've used it, please let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if I missed any crucial sounds that would be instrumental for my enjoyment of it. I would love to hear it and love to hear your thoughts on this mod, whether or not you got the chance to play it. No, not that much. Oh my god. I wanted to slow down a bit coming up behind that thing. Hold on. Let's listen to the retarder sound a bit. I don't think that's new. If so, then it's actually a really good vocal impression of what that sounds like, I think. It's not something I use too much anyway. Alright, where's our delivery? Is it Walmart or Sell Goods? I think it's at Sell Goods. Nice. Yay! Alright guys, well thank you very much for watching, for those of you that stuck around. As I have said, this was very enjoyable for me to play with. I hope that you've had the chance to try it out yourself, either on ATS or in Euro Truck Simulator 2. Let me know your thoughts. You can... All the websites that I'm going to zip through really fast: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.com/BoaterBug, Patreon, Ko-Fi, and Streamlabs.com/BoaterBug, Twitch.tv/BoaterBug. Follow me on any of those if you feel like it. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good one, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.